Dramatic footage circulating online appears to show the moment an Iranian ballistic missile slammed into Prince Sultan Airbase in Al-Harj, Saudi Arabia, sending a massive explosion across the desert facility. The base, located near the Saudi capital Riyadh, hosts U.S. forces and is a key hub for American air operations in the region. According to reports, the missile landed dangerously close to several U.S. service members stationed at the base. Despite the intensity of the blast, early information suggests that only minor injuries were reported among American personnel. The video, which remains unverified, shows a powerful explosion lighting up the base perimeter, followed by thick smoke rising from the impact site. The footage has rapidly spread across social media platforms as tensions in the Middle East continue to escalate. Russian broadcaster RT News reported that U.S. troops narrowly escaped a massive Iranian missile explosion at Prince Sultan Airbase. The report suggests the strike came amid a broader wave of Iranian attacks targeting American military infrastructure across the Gulf. Earlier in the day, Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps announced a large-scale operation against U.S. military installations in the region. In a statement carried by Iranian outlets, the IRGC said ballistic missiles, cruise missiles, and drones were launched towards several American bases. According to the IRGC statement, the targets included Al-Dhafra Air Base in the United Arab Emirates, Ali Al-Salem Air Base in Kuwait, and Al-Udeid Air Base in Qatar, three of the most strategically important American military hubs in the Gulf.
Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps says it has launched a large-scale attack on U.S. military bases across the Gulf region. In a statement cited by Iranian media, the IRGC claimed it fired ballistic missiles, cruise missiles, and drones at several American installations, marking one of the most direct strikes yet against U.S. forces during the ongoing conflict. According to the IRGC statement carried by Iranian outlets, the targets included Al-Dhafra Air Base in the United Arab Emirates, Ali Al-Salem Air Base in Kuwait, and Al-Udeid Air Base in Qatar. These bases are key hubs for American air operations and military coordination across the Middle East. The IRGC claims the strikes damaged multiple strategic facilities at these installations. Iranian forces say radar systems, drone operation facilities, fuel depots, air traffic control infrastructure, and sections of runways were hit during the attack. The claims have not yet been independently verified. Iran's elite military force also issued a warning following the strikes. The IRGC said retaliatory operations would continue and warned that Iran's enemies should expect what it called further decisive surprises on the battlefield as the conflict escalates. Meanwhile, the United Arab Emirates has confirmed casualties following the attacks. The UAE Ministry of Defense said Iranian strikes on the country left 3 people dead and 112 others injured. Authorities said the victims include citizens from 19 different countries. Officials in the UAE said emergency services responded quickly to the strikes, and the injured were transported to nearby hospitals. Authorities have not yet released details on the nationalities of those killed, but confirmed that the wounded include both foreign nationals and Iranian citizens.
Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps says it has launched the 22nd wave of Operation True Promise 4, firing a barrage of missiles towards Israeli and U.S.-linked targets. The announcement was made in a statement carried by Tasnim news agency. According to Tasnim, the new wave began Friday afternoon under the codename Ya Hussein ibn Ali. The IRGC said missiles were launched toward what it described as the heart of the occupied territories. The IRGC said the strike involved several missile types, including Khorramshahr-4, Khaybar, and Fatah missiles, targeting locations from the Persian Gulf region to Tel Aviv. The statement, carried by Tasnim news agency, said targets included American and Israeli-linked facilities in Gulf countries, along with locations around Tel Aviv, Ben Gurion Airport, and military centers in Haifa. Iran said one of the missiles used in the barrage was the Khorramshahr-4, described as an ultra-heavy missile carrying a 2-ton warhead and capable of speeds exceeding Mach 14, according to the IRGC statement. Iranian officials also rejected claims that its missile capabilities have weakened. The IRGC said the latest launches demonstrate that its network of missile bases remains fully operational, Tasnim reported. A senior IRGC official told Fars news agency that most missiles fired during the first week of the war were older systems produced between 2012 and 2014. The official said Iran has largely held back its newest missile systems so far, but warned that more advanced long-range missiles could be used in the coming days if the conflict continues, according to Fars. The IRGC says it is prepared for a prolonged war until what it calls the aggressor is punished.
The Iranian ballistic missiles targeted the Ben Gurion International Airport in Israel, the Israeli media reported. According to Israeli media, there had been no reports of injuries following the latest Iranian ballistic missile attack on central Israel. According to the Israeli military, a small number of missiles were launched in the salvo. There were no reports of direct impacts in residential areas. Fragments reportedly landed in some areas. Sirens went off in Tel Aviv again after Iran launched ballistic missiles on the Israeli capital. The latest strikes mark a full week of attacks affecting countries across the Middle East. The IDF Home Front Command said civilians in areas where sirens sounded can now leave bomb shelters, but should still remain close to them.